Today we take you on a tour of the Guest House Kaatsheuvel, which we're staying at as a base for our Efteling trip. This is our second trip to this particular hotel and we loved it so much we've returned. Upon arrival, you will see the restaurant and bar to the right, and then it's up the stairs to the check-in area and also coffee area, and there is also a small shop for supplies. The on-site restaurant has a fairly broad menu, including vegetarian and vegan options. We went for pizzas, which were €15 each, and most of the mains go up to about €25. There's also a children's menu as well. Upstairs in the hotel, you've got a coffee area, and then there are these screens which show you the local area information, because Efteling is just a 5-minute walk away, and the activity screen because there is lots that the hotel does for people during the day if you're having a break from the parks. We are then going to head into the corridor towards our room, and the first thing we'll see are these amazing wagons which you can actually hire from the guest house if you want to take your children to Efteling in one, or any of your belongings, and they're really good value as well. I absolutely love them, and I actually think that Rob would quite like being transported to Efteling in one of these as well. We're heading down, and our carpet is actually a racetrack, which is brilliant. Again, it's a really nice touch for families who are choosing to stay here on a budget stay over one of the themed hotels at the Efteling itself. We're about to head into our room, and just before then we can see the outside area, which is great in the summer to have a drink because there is a full bar upstairs beside the check-in area. And now we're just about to head into our room. I'm going to take you on a tour of our room at the Guest House Kaatsheuvel, which is room 140, which is a double room that we have converted into 2 twins. We have previously stayed in a family room and they can accommodate up to 6 people. And at the end of the video, I'll tell you how much we paid for the room and also for our Efteling package and what it included. Let's go and have a look. So straight into the room, we can see it is a fairly spacious room for just a double room. However, the one thing we haven't got a lot of is actually any storage. So we've only got 2 hangers and there isn't actually anywhere else really to store any clothes. There are some shelves up here, but they are a little bit too high to put anything on. So that is a little bit of a drawback that we found as soon as we went into the room. There is some storage here for you to put your suitcases and things, but not really anywhere to put clothes. We've got a full-length mirror though, which I always really like because we need that when we're getting ready in the mornings. And then we're going to go straight into the bathroom, which is actually a wet room, and that does come with both some positives and some drawbacks. The positives being it is actually quite spacious for a shower, and the shower itself is absolutely brilliant. The toiletries are a really good quality. And as much as Rob will take the mick for me, I really like the fact that we've got a squeegee to get rid of all of our excess water, which is quite good fun. However, one of the drawbacks on that is however well you squeegee, you do end up with loads of water gathering on the floor that you can see here. And that does make getting ready in the morning a little bit uncomfortable because you do end up with wet socks. However, the rest of the bathroom is generally pretty standard. It's fairly clean. It's everything that you need. There's a hairdryer as well, and a lovely plant. And that is a nice theme that I do like in these rooms, is that they do have a couple of fake plants which just add a little bit of colour and light to your room. If we go a bit further into the room, you can see that the double beds have been split into 2 twins. And Rob, how do you find them for size?
So I fell asleep listening to you in that toilet. It's tiny. This bed's so small.
It is. They are absolutely tiny, these beds. There is really not that much room for the average person.
Best, is it?
Don't roll over, you will fall out. It's definitely nowhere near when we had the family room what size the beds were there. So just something to take into account. There is seating area here. There's also one behind me here. Loads of seating areas. Loads of seating areas. We've doubled them up as storage
When
because...
would you ever sit on that seating area?
Which one? This one?
Either of them.
I don't think you would, but they are good for suitcases, aren't they?
That is true.
So they've been useful for storage as well, which is good. And then we've got kind of the living area, another plant, which we like. We really like the plants in here. It does make it a really nice looking room. Really good sized TV that's got loads of information about the hotel itself. And then a really nice welcome note, which I did really like, telling us all about our stay. It feels really personal here. And I will say the reception staff have been absolutely incredible, really friendly, and will bring you anything that you need. We've got a coffee station with both coffee and a variety of tea, which has been quite useful. And then we've got a safe as well, and our own personal stocked minibar, which if you've been following the channel for a while, you'll know always comes along with Brave the Adventures.
And the multivitamins needed for outside of the minibar.
Yes, we need the multivitamins to combat the minibar, definitely. There's space to hang coats, which is quite useful. And then outside, not a huge amount of view going on. It's in quite a built-up area in here, but Kaatsheuvel itself as an area we've found to be really friendly, really safe. It's only about a 5-minute walk from the Efteling itself, and we found that even walking it in the dark, we felt really, really safe and really welcomed. There's also a supermarket just down the road behind the hotel, and free parking as well, which is really good.
Oh, it's absolutely sublime.
It's really good. So the hotel location is absolutely brilliant. The other thing that we've really liked about the hotel this time is that we were offered on arrival to give up our housekeeping. So by giving up our housekeeping and hanging this on the door, we actually saved €10 and we're given that off the price of a meal in the restaurant, which we're going to use tonight. And that was actually really good because even though they now don't come in and housekeep, they will provide you with extra towels if you ask, which we've just gone and done, and extra coffee and anything that you do need for the room as well. So we don't really feel like we've missed out by not having that service provided. On the wall in the hotel room as well, there's loads of really interesting facts about the hotel and about where you can get food, where the Efteling is and how to get there. And then you've also got information about how to get online and anything else that you need. So it is really well equipped. You do feel that you know the room quite well and that you can get to know the hotel. So how much did this room cost? So for 2 nights, me and Rob paid €390, and that was for a 2-night stay and also for 2 days of Efteling tickets for ourselves.
It's so good value.
It is really good value. What would you say are the best things? Sorry to interrupt your cider at the minibar. What would you say are the best things about this hotel? Give me 3 things.
Free parking for the Efteling, and you don't even need to register. It's just incredible. In the UK, it's so different. The reception staff are amazing.
Number 3?
It's the really sinister Sinterklaas that's in the lobby.
He's not sinister.
But I just love it. But yeah, it's great. For me, the Locations Hotel is absolutely amazing. And we would love to have stayed at the Efteling. But
for the price point,
it's very expensive. It would be worth it. But here it's so much cheaper.
Yeah, absolutely. For the price point, I would say I'm really impressed with what we've paid.
There's a supermarket downstairs.
I have mentioned the supermarket already, but we can mention it again because I know it really excites you.
Albert Heijn supermarket, which is just phenomenal here.
With
everything you ever need.
And there's also 2 minutes down the road, the most fabulous bakery, isn't there?
It's so nice, and also the garden centre.
Yeah, there's some really nice amenities. And then last night we went for dinner at the Lucky Apple, which was about a 10-minute drive from here in an Uber, and that was a kind of all you can eat and all you can drink buffet. So if you don't want to eat at the hotel, you have got other options as well.
That's it.
So all in all, a really lovely stay at the Guest House Kaatsheuvel. We would definitely stay here again, and we would definitely recommend it, but potentially we would go for a room with the bigger beds. Thank you, and I hope you've enjoyed our room review. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, drop a like and a comment, and follow us for more adventures.